Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of our class. So this week we're going to be talking about the kinds of play there are, but within the DAP framework. So this week for your required readings, you're going to be reading chapters 4 and 5 in the DAP book. There is an article, I believe it's by New America Foundation, about state laws requiring play-based learning. And you will see sort of get that national landscape kind of idea, and also explore a website about structured play versus free play and the difference between the two. You also have a few videos about play-based learning in New Hampshire's kindergarten, about DAP and how that works with the Common Core state standards, and curriculum and lesson planning. So this week for our discussion, we're going to be talking about that idea of student-centered, child-led play, intentional play, and when you should be using teacher-supported play. And I know that that was always a struggle for me in the classroom. When do I insert myself? When do I stay back and observe? So I really want you to think about a real play-based experience. It actually can be real, or you can make something up, whatever works for you. And think about where it falls on the continuum from free play to guided play. And what makes it lean more child-led or more teacher-supported. And explain what the adult should be doing in the context of the scenario that you are talking about. And explain how it supports children's autonomy, motivation, creativity, agency, etc. Make sure that you use references and citations to make connections to the course materials or any other research that you may have done. This week's assignment is going to be to create either a short video and that must have a voiceover, or a podcast on 4 to 6 minutes. I want you to describe 2 contrasting play-based experiences, discuss the content and skills being developed through the play, and then I want you to find 2 or 3 of your state's learning standards or national professional standards that are addressed naturally through that play. So here is the idea of tying play in with learning standards, what children should know and be able to do. Make sure that you connect the DAP principles and other course learning materials and any other research you may have done. Include in-text citations, and if you can do that verbally, in the book, developmentally appropriate practice, blah, blah, blah. And then you can put your references either on a slide if you're doing the presentation, or on a separate document if you're choosing to do a podcast. So really think about how you're going to take that experience and make it so it can be scaffolded for all children to be able to be part of that activity. So I want you to give an example as part of your video or your podcast about a child with a learning difference. It doesn't have to be special needs. You can choose a child that English is a second language. Or you can choose a child that does have, an IEP, whether it's speech and language, a motor delay, visual or hearing impaired, totally up to you. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of your presentations and podcasts, and take care. Have a great week.